Got a new iPhone? I'll show you how to transfer everything from your old iPhone to your new one, so you can pick up right where you left off. Welcome back to the Fix Desk. Let's fix it. Before we get started, I recommend updating your current iPhone to the latest version of iOS. While it's not always required, it can help prevent transfer issues and make the process go more smoothly. I also recommend connecting both iPhones to power, since a transfer can take anywhere from a few minutes to hours, depending on how much data you have. Now, just place your iPhones close together. On the left side of your new phone, you're going to have your action button and then your volume up and down. And on the right, you're going to have your power button. So if the phone isn't on, let's go ahead and power it on. And I recommend also keeping your current device unlocked so we can see any prompts that may appear. But here we're going to be prompted to pick our language and we're going to select English. And then we're also going to be prompted to pick our country or region and we are going to select United States. And then you get an option for appearance. And this is if you want your icons default size, medium, larger, text, it helps see everything like that. We're going to pick default. And then you see we're prompted to quickly set up iPhone. So if you don't have another iPhone, you can hit set up without another device. But because we have ours with us, we're going to choose set up with our phone. So we're just going to bring it close to the new phone, and you'll see the prompt to set up new iPhone. You're going to be asked for your passcode. Go ahead and enter that. Now you'll get an animation on your new phone. Make sure you use your current phone to align that animation within the camera, and it should give us a pop up. Here we go. Set up new iPhone. So you'll go ahead and hit set up for me. And then you're going to be prompted for your passcode on your new phone just to verify that it's actually you. So go ahead and enter that passcode again. And you'll be prompted that it is setting up now. So just give it a few moments here. The next screen that you should come to is going to be your cellular screen. So if you had a phone number on the old phone, it may prompt you to transfer it over. That's fine. Here we have a new eSIM, so we're just going to hit continue with eSIM and select our carrier. And then we're going to hit continue and wait for our cellular line to activate. And perfect. You can see that ours activated successfully, and we'll go ahead and hit continue. And this is just explaining data and privacy. You can hit continue here as well. All right, so the next screen we come to is going to be Face ID. Go ahead and hit continue, or you can set yours up later, but I'll show you how you want to do that now. Basically, you're going to align your face in the camera, and you're going to just tilt your head in a circular motion like you see on the screen there. So once you're ready, go ahead and just hit continue and kind of move your head in a circle. The bar will fill in, and then you'll get prompted to do one with a mask. Just hit don't, and then you can see perfect that Face ID is successfully set up. You'll be brought to the transfer your data screen, and you can just choose transfer from iPhone here. And you'll give it a few moments. Just set your devices side by side and let this complete, and it'll begin to sign in. Next, you're going to get prompted to agree to the terms and conditions. Go ahead and do that. And now, basically, we're just waiting for it to sign in. This can take a few moments to complete here. So go ahead and just give it some time. And now we have a option to match our settings. So basically, it's going to match the settings from your old phone to your new phone. So go ahead and choose this. And then you're prompted for location services. So go ahead and turn this on for things like Find My. And then you see we hit stolen device protection. It just explains about that feature. I would recommend making sure that you have that enabled. And then you're prompted to enter your payment method that you have on file with your other phone. I'm going to hit do this later because I don't have mine with me currently, but you can add it now if you need to. And it's going to give you a brief rundown of Apple Intelligence. You can hit continue here. I'm going to hit not now for the summarized notifications because I'm not a fan of it, but I do like the priority notifications. So I'm going to turn those on. And then you're prompted for a little bit about visual intelligence, and you can just hit continue here. And now you get to your action button. So your newer phones have the action button at the very top. You can set this to tons of different things. You can even run shortcuts with it. But if you swipe through here, you see you get silent mode, focus, camera, visual intelligence, flashlight. There's just tons of options. If you want a video on how to run shortcuts here, just let me know in the comments. I'm personally going to choose silent mode just because I'm used to the ringer switch. So we'll go ahead and hit continue. And then you see it gives us a little rundown about emergency SOS. We can hit continue here. And now it's transferring our data. This can take some time depending on how much data you actually have. So lay them side by side and let that complete. Now, once it completes, you'll be brought to your hello screen again. And your new iPhone's still going to be indexing in the background, but you can go ahead and use it. What we want to do is just make sure that, our stuff has transferred over. So go ahead and hit continue and take a look at your apps and your photos, maybe your mail, and just make sure everything's there. You see here if our apps appear to be there, we're prompted for Apple Intelligence. We're not worried about that right now. We should get a prompt. We're going to move the old phone out of the way. Yep, and here's a prompt to share your location using this phone now. You can go ahead and hit OK there. And then we're going to go under our photos, make sure our photos are transferring over. They are perfect. And let's just check our mail. Hit continue. And perfect, our mail and everything's here as well. And that's it. Your new iPhone should have your apps, photos, messages, and more, making the transition as seamless as possible. If you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to the Fixed Desk for more Apple tips, troubleshooting guides, and simple solutions. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.